Hi, this is TM News, January 29th, episode 27, and here are the latest results. Starting with a rundown of the TMX Supremacy tournament that's now entered the top 32 in the playoffs bracket. Notable contestants that are still in it includes, for example, Bepino, Gus, Speed You Need, and also Carl Jr., who is one of few tech players in this tournament. Next round is scheduled to take place on this upcoming Sunday, and a link to the full brackets is available below, and also VODs of selected matches by Team Live, cast in French. The second cup of the ESL Canyon Cup Series has been played, with Pack taking first once again and guaranteeing himself a place in the final, which the top 8 out of 4 cups will qualify to. The third cup is scheduled to take place tomorrow on Thursday, and check out the official announcement over at ESL for how to sign up. Moving on to community news, Wormy is back with another entry in his interview project over at Drakonia Exchange. This time he's interviewing none other than one of the all-time admins of the site, Mr. A. It's an interesting read where you get to know a lot about the history of TMX, among other things. Definitely check it out. Known movie maker shortz is hosting his second movie lottery. Simply share this image on shortz's Facebook page, like his Facebook page, and then post your nickname in the comments to have a chance to win a movie made for you by shortz. Deadline is set to Friday 31st. French organization Drakonia, who are hosting a lot of the French Trackmania lands, are asking for maps to be used in these tournaments. They ask for maps in Stadium and Canyon, with the deadline set to February 16th for Stadium and March 2nd for Canyon. Interested in submitting your maps? Then check out the Maniac News for more details. Now for upcoming events. TM Masters has announced the TM Masters Formula 1 race. As one might guess, this will be played in laps mode on one track, with the style being Speed Tech. It's very simple to participate in this race. All you have to do is to join the server on starting time, which will be this upcoming Friday at 7 PM CET. You can already practice the map as well that will be used, and more info is provided in the description. On the same day, 1 hour later, ESL are hosting another RPG Nightcup, which is the 5th in total. For those who missed it, ESL decided to bring back the RPG Nightcup last December with great success, which led them to hosting it once again. The way this cup works is that the 2 first rounds are played in time attack, and then the last phase is the top 8 knockout race until there's only 1 player left. The same track will be used the whole time, called Wunder, which you can download from ESL's website, where you will also find information on how to sign up. Also noteworthy is that the cup is played in the newly released RPG title pack. Then on Saturday, starting at 7 PM CET, I myself will be hosting the first edition of my own endurance race, which I simply just call fB's weekly race for the moment. The idea behind this race is to have it take place every Saturday and lasting for about 1 hour. Every week a new map will hopefully be used, and the style of it is meant to be a mixture of the 4 main styles of Stadium, which is Tech, Dirt, Speed and also RPG/Trial. The map will be released at the start of the race, meaning there's no need for practice, kinda like Team Masters True Talent Cup, and all you have to do to participate is to join the server before starting time. If this sounds interesting, I made a Facebook event page for the first race, where you eventually will find information about which server to join this upcoming Saturday. Also, of course I will be streaming the race on my Twitch TV channel. Back to ESL now, who are planning to host a 2-on-2 Speed Winter Cup taking place on February 9th. ESL are also asking for maps for this event, with the deadline being set to February 1st. In a news post over at ESL, you'll find more detailed information about this. ESL have also announced the 1-on-1 TMM Cup Series. This series is very much like the Canyon Cup Series in that there will be 4 weekly cups played, where top 8 who got the most points collected will qualify for a final cup, where in the prize pot ESL Premium is awarded to top 3. Also, as the name implies, this will use old Team Masters tracks, which works as a good preparation for the upcoming Team Masters Team Cup that begins February 23rd. And lastly, for ESL tournaments, they've also announced a Valley 2-on-2 Cup Series, which works exactly the same as the Canyon and Team Masters Cup Series, only it's 2 vs 2 instead. This one, however, won't start until March 7th, but you can already submit maps to it, with the deadline set to February 7th. Team Goat has announced a time attack tournament that will take place between February 5th and 12th for Trackmania United. 15 tracks will be available, and the style used will be Short Tech and Mini Tech. And after the week is over, the top 20 server ranks will win prizes in form of coppers. No registration is required, all you have to do is to join the server and start setting times. And finishing off this episode, Asylum Racing has announced the Asylum Solo Cup 2014. This is a Drakonia 2 stadium tournament that will start on February 8th with qualifications, and the entry fee to participate is set to 1000 planets, and to register, make a post in their forums. That's it for this week's episode of TM News. Thanks everyone for watching, and see you next time.